Hey man, stay safe world. You already know what's going on, man. We got unfortunate news coming out of Memphis right now where 7 people were hit up in a shooting attack that occurred at Yo Gotti's mom's restaurant PRIVE. Man, 7 people got hit up. 2 of them didn't make it, man. It's a really sad situation, and this is actually the second mass shooting in Tennessee in general in the last 2 to 3 days, man, which says a lot. But it has a lot of people really thinking about the grand scope of what really happened, because, you know, a lot of rumors sort of went down when the whole Dolph situation happened that this restaurant was going to get hit up, and this happening is actually super tragic. We got to get into this whole story right now because it's really crazy. But before we do, I'm going to need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to run up this video, man. Make sure y'all check out the merch, link in the description at staysafeworld.com. You already know what's going on, man. Let's get into this.
7 people shot at the PRIVE restaurant on Winchester. This is a look at exactly where it is. It's at Riverdale and Winchester. 7 shot, 2 people are dead. Jeremy Pierre has been learning more about what happened and what led to this shooting all morning long. Jeremy, it's still shocking to think people out at a nice restaurant and have to dodge bullets before the end of the night.
Yeah, and you know, that's why people come to PRIVE, for good food, good drinks, good times. Never had a problem here. And to hear something like this happen in the parking lot of this fine establishment, it's heartbreaking. So what we heard, a fight happened inside of PRIVE, and it overflowed into the parking lot, and which it escalated into gunfire. 7 people shot, 2 of them sadly losing their lives. 1 person actually died at the hospital, another here on the scene, working right now to get information.
Man, so police say 2 people didn't make it and 5 others were wounded in a shooting Wednesday night at the restaurant with ties to rapper Yo Gotti. It's actually his mom's restaurant, PRIVE. According to reports, the shooting happened at PRIVE, located at the corner of Winchester and Riverdale, a little after closing. 2 male victims were found on the scene. 1 was pronounced dead, the other was taken to Regional 1, where he later died. 5 additional victims, 4 males and a female, arrived at hospitals by private vehicles. The males were aged 37, 35, 31, and 30. The female was 25 years old. Officials say the shooting stemmed from an altercation inside the establishment. Man, when they arrived on the scene, it was pretty crazy, super blocked off and everything like that. Like, man, it's super wild to even see this, but at the same time, it's not super surprising. The restaurant which Yo Gotti purchased for his mother was entirely roped off by police. In addition to investigators, there were a number of people stopping by, some of them crying. And basically, on behalf of PRIVE, they're saying they've been in business for 10 years and nothing like this has happened at their establishment, you know? There was an altercation between 2 groups of men. The attorney for the restaurant said it did not occur inside the restaurant. As stated by authorities, it happened out in the parking lot and ended up in a shootout. Nothing happened inside the restaurant. Despite any conflicting reports, they were closing, and this happened in the evening in the parking lot. Owners would also like to extend their condolences to the families of the victim. And, you know, this doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the whole Young Dolph situation at first glance, but really you never even really know about stuff like this, because this is pretty tragic. But this could have just been, you know, it's kind of weird that this happened after it closed, or maybe there was just some undiscovered beef that was going on right now. But regardless of the case, this is super crazy, especially for the fact that the whole shooting that happened in Nashville just a couple days ago was a mass shooting. This is like the second mass shooting in the last week, really, in Tennessee, in this whole area. So it's just super unfortunate. And with Yo Gotti's ties, I mean, like, anything could have really happened. Dude has a lot of beef, especially with Young Dolph. They had like the most documented beef that I've seen in like Memphis history, and Dolph never stopped to diss him in different songs and stuff like that. So it would totally make sense that it could have something to do with that. Not saying that that's exactly what occurred, but you know, you really got to think twice about this stuff, because like, you look at what happened to Dolph. He was gunned down in a whole situation that occurred separately in a restaurant in the neighborhood, you know. This might not have had Yo Gotti having to do with it, but, you know, imagine if people just pull up and hit that whole restaurant up just for the principle that, you know, it's just kind of crazy to have a restaurant nowadays, especially when you have so much beef in the city and your main rival basically got gunned down, you know. And they definitely need some type of security there. It sounds like a lounge, like club type restaurant. It sounds like it's nice, but it's like they need to up the security for sure. If people are getting dome shotted through their car windows and stuff like that, like it showed on the newsreels. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think about that stuff, man. You think it had something to do with that situation? You think it was just an isolated incident, man? Let me know. Real say shit. Y'all already know what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Peace.